Hi and welcome. This is Gypsy Maggie Rose coming to you from downtown Bussellton. Bussellton's in the southwest of Western Australia, and I'm down here for a few days to do readings. Staying in this really cute little place. They're just like little Hansel and Gretel chalets, straight out of Switzerland, just gorgeous. Okay, let's see what Capricorn brings for today. Capricorn, it's a time when you're possibly looking at a few regrets. You know, you're looking back and thinking, oh my goodness, I should have done that, or I should have done this. You should have accepted that invitation, should have put myself out just that little bit. Will this happen, won't it? Well, it's not going to happen, hon, unless you get off your butt and make it happen. This is a day where it's, look, turn around. Have a look at all the wonderful things and all the blessings and opportunities that are in front of you. Forget what's behind you. You can't change the past, darling. You can only learn from it. So if you want to do something, hon, put it out there. Aquarius. For Aquarians, it's time to be a little careful in the cash stakes. Okay, you may want to splash out a bit and get this whole great big present. It's not going to make up for past mistakes, hon. It's quality you need now, not quantity. So it's time to look at what's really a workable situation for you and then go with it. You're your own worst enemy, hon, but we all know that. So at this time, it's about quality. Quality time, quality gifts, quality statements. A whole big show isn't going to cut it. And, you know, there's no need to spend huge amounts of money or complain because you haven't got any. You've got to balance things now. It's about the heart. It's about something from the heart. And if a flower, one flower comes from the heart, it matters not that you haven't given 2 dozen red roses. One flower from the heart speaks more. Pisces. Pisces too are caught up with the financial side of things. However, for Pisces, it's about taking care of finances. It's about putting everything in balance. It's about, yes, looking to the budget, but it's also about opening a door for a little windfall to come in. Pisceans are usually very canny where the financial side of things are concerned. Don't be too canny that you've turned into a skinflint, darling. Sometimes you've got to open that wallet, let the moths out, spend a little bit to make a little bit, okay? Let's see what the Arians of the world have. Okay, you know the old saying? All work and no play makes Arians a very dull boy. It's time to get back into the dance of life. It's time to have some fun, Aries. It's time to stop counting the work situation, the family situation. I've got to do this, I've got to do that. Get over it. It's time now to have some fun and get back into doing something just because you can. Do whatever makes you feel happy. I mean, if that's a walk in the park or a walk down the street or a sit in a hot tub, do it. But then make sure you have contact with people and move forward to get back into life, to open your doors to enjoyment. Taurus. Taurus is, again, this is a whole money type day. Everything around this day is financial situations. But it's not a time to move forward with financial situations for the Taurians. It's a time to be thankful for what you have. It's a time to count your blessings, basically, and then prepare the way, because there are new directions, there are new ways. There will be another financial area which will open, but it's like you've got to clear the way for this to happen. It's basically thank the Lord for whoever that means to you for what you have. Count your blessings. The more you count your blessings, the more you open a space for them to be. Gemini, and yet again money, and the same connection as Taurus, but coming in a little bit gentler. For Gemini, it's about opening the purse strings, spending a little on enjoyment. It's about stop stressing about every other little thing. Yes, the bills have to be paid. Yes, everything needs to be. However, sometimes you've got to relax a little, basically loosen up your corsets and enjoy some part of your life, because everything else can be dealt with, can be sorted. But for Geminis now, it's relax a little. Just so if something costs you $2 instead of $1, don't stress it, just move into what makes you happy. I'm not advocating you go out and buy the flash car because you can't afford it. I'm advocating you spend a little time and essence on the joy of just being. Allow yourself to enjoy life, hun. You deserve it. Cancerians, well, let's not make heavy work of things, shall we, Cancer? At this time, it's time, yes, it's time for new beginnings. It's time for starting over. It's time for opening doors to new friendship. But it's also time to come from behind the barriers that you've put up around yourself. Don't make hard work of everything. There's not a villain around every corner. You don't need to hide from everything. At this time of love and romance and joy, you need to open your heart. And peep out the door once in a while, because honest to God, Cupid is not going to knock on that front door. I've said many a time, we don't have milkmen or bakers anymore, hun. Time to get out and enjoy. Virgos. The Virgos of the universe, some of you are baying for the moon, literally. I want, I want, I want. This is an I want time for Leos. Sorry, I said Virgo earlier, but we're still with Leo. And for Leo, it is an I want time. I want this. I want it now. I need this. I need that. Well, hello. You can't have everything now. You can put the seeds of what you want into motion, but you can't have everything now. So start pruning. Start looking at what you really want. Start looking at what's important in your life and opening doors for that to come through, for that to happen. Okay, the Virgos. Virgos are about judgment, and at this time, Virgos, don't be so hard on yourself. Don't stress it. You can do everything you want, but you can do it step by step. And yes, everyone around you are not perfect. This whole perfection drama is just not happening. You've got no control over it, so you best just step back, because otherwise you're going to stress yourself to the max, and this is not a time when you should be stressing. It's a time when you should be relaxing. Libra, you're still in the mode of starting over. This is the time to open doors to new friendships, to new loves. Many will fall head over heels in love at this time. Be sure you understand the difference between lust and love, though, because there's a battle going on between that right now. Look, lust is okay in its place. Don't get me wrong. Nothing wrong with a good bit of lust. However, don't confuse it for love. But open the doors and allow yourself that opening to love. See what Scorpio has. Okay, Scorpio. So life's been a bit of a struggle lately, so you've had to battle through a few things. You're on top of some and you're about to be on top of the rest. You've got everything you need to make your life work. You've got, that's my phone, but we'll ignore it. You've got absolutely everything to make your world balance, to make it all work, to bring it all together. It's all in your hands, so just do it, hun. Open that door and just do it. Let's see what Sag holds. Back to the financial situation. Sagittarians are looking at cash and home at this time. For some, yes, it's a great time to open the investment to a new home. For others, it's time to move on, to let go of the old and to open a new financial door. This is about trusting in yourself. It's about taking that leap of faith and going, yep, it's going to be fine. There is a safety net. But you need to take that leap of faith. And this is what now is about. It's financial leaps of faith. It's about honoring yourself. It's about trusting your gut instinct. But it is about moving into an area that connects and opens and looks after a financial area for you. Because, hon, you ain't been doing that lately. But it's also a time of joy and a time of family. And for you, it's necessary. It's basically time to move forward to get the financial thing into shape. And you can do it, hun. Now, if you need to connect with me, you go to www.gypsymaggierose.com and take it from there. And I'll catch up with you soon. Take care, hun, and stay safe. Blessed be.